Good afternoon, folks. Boy, that went quick. It was this morning, and now it's 1 o'clock. So it's Friday. Hey, this is our bookend, I guess, stream for the week. I don't know. I haven't really done two in a week, but this is the second in a week, so not too bad. Figured we would do a little bit of OCTOPATH Traveler II. This is, one of those games. It's a really nice start to a franchise. So they had Octopath Traveler, now Octopath Traveler 2, and I definitely wanted to jump in and take a look at it. I want to thank Square Enix for giving the key, sending over a key for the channel so we could do these videos. That's kind of them to make sure that they get coverage on it, and I greatly appreciate it, putting it on the channel. So thank you to those folks. I didn't have too much time with it this morning. Unfortunately, when usually they send keys over, they send them over like maybe the night before, maybe a day before, but then it doesn't unlock. And I'm like, man, if you could just let me unlock the key so I could record the footage, I'd be ready to go and I wouldn't have to do it all in the morning, but that's fine. What else? That's part of the job. So I'm happy to do that. But let's go ahead and take a look. So yeah, there was the original Octopath Traveler. Again, great game. Really enjoyed that one. And I've played it. I think I played it on the Switch and a little bit on the Steam Deck, maybe 6 hours into it on the Steam Deck, but over on Switch, I played through it. So we'll get a chance to see what Octopath Traveler 2 does differently. As far as my testing goes, it's great, right? Like there's nothing, I guess, take a look at it on the Steam Deck here. Was there anything? Oh, my Steam Deck's been doing this. I think it's something to do with the software. I lose the kind of box and the cursor here every once in a while, and you just got to go back to the home screen. In terms of settings, there wasn't anything special to do. I had it set up. I was testing to see if you could do 4K and 1080p. It'll do 4K, but it will be around 30 frames per second, actually like 20. And then, as you progressively step down in your resolutions, you can up the frame rate. But for today, what we're going to do, we'll just set it at 1280 by 720, just so it's locked into that. Nothing special with the Proton. Basically, if you didn't change anything here, it would start running, no problem. It's already got the, the game controller configuration already present, and we can just kick it off. Now, testing the game, what resolutions you could get away with and still have like 60 frames per second, you could probably be at that 12. Well, on the Steam Deck, obviously 1280 by 800, that's the max you can have. But when you're connected to a screen, 1600 by 900 is doable, and it will stay pretty close to 60. It bounces around a little bit, like 55, 57, 60, and it holds 60 a good bit. So that's what my testing has shown. So we've got, let's see here. I figured we'd do just a clean run, but looking at settings. So we are 1280 by 720. And looking at this, it defaults to 30 frames per second. I don't know why that is. Maybe because it is recognizing that the Steam Deck is a lower processor. Who knows? Could be something like that. But in terms of your preset rendering options, you can put it on the highest at 720. So that'll up your text as clear as it can be, anti-aliasing, post-processing, shadows, textures, effects, all will be at their highest. Everything else will be enabled, and I mean, it overall looks really solid. So let's go ahead and jump in to this. There's nothing I'm changing right now. Well, actually, I don't know. Did I change something? I don't think there was anything. We'll just save it. We'll just do that. I don't worry about VSync too much on these, so we didn't mess with that. Everything else, I just have the text sped up, stuff like that. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll do new game. These games, if you haven't played around with the Octopath series at all, the one thing that you know, you do have is you start out with 8, I think it's 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters, Octo. And you can choose to do any of them in any order. You can start with this one here, which is the dancer one, or the merchant, or this guy, I can't remember. He's the alchemist, maybe? The scholar. So you can start with any of them. Eventually, they all kind of drive to the next person's story and the next person's story and so forth. It's just where you kind of start out and how you approach it. So it's, you know, all in all, pretty nice. You can change the time. I don't know really what the time change is for. Haven't noticed it when I was doing my testing or anything like that. So we'll go ahead and back out. Oh, sorry, I backed all the way up. I was going to back out from that guy. Let's do, I was thinking maybe we'd do the scholar. I haven't checked out his story. I checked out the merchant and the dancer. The merchant was the one that was in the gameplay video that just happened. So let's go ahead and jump in and look at scholar. He's a held prisoner. His tale will continue uninterrupted until the end of chapter 2. Proceed anyway. Oh, so if you were to play somebody else, then you would see it, I guess. I don't know. Let's take a look.
The fire in my breast shall never be extinguished. All things in this world have a source. Nothing begets nothing. Follow the chain of cause and effect. And do.
I hit it too early. It is nice that it's voiceover. Now, the last one was not 100% voiceover. They would have like a or a huh or something like that in front of the text, and that would be all you'd hear.
Is that correct? The facts are thus. Upon extinguishing the fire, the bodies of your wife and daughter were found in the rubble.
Uh-oh.
They were nearly charred beyond recognition. A gruesome sight. I'm sure you agree. Thus, the court accepts, without objection, immolation as the cause of death. However, there is one last inexplicable detail. Nothing one could reasonably consider the cause of the conflagration was found at the scene. Ergo, the fire ought not to have happened at all. Absent the use of magic, that is.
We're the silent protagonist, I guess, in this. Usually they talk. Our guy is not.
You were a scholar of magic, weren't you, Oswald? Is that a mere coincidence? I think not. Having conducted a thorough investigation of the scene, the court holds the following to be true. You, Oswald, were the only one capable of starting such a fire that night.
In the sacred name of Alephan the Scholar King, the court hands down the following verdict.
Oh, that's pretty quick.
Oswald V. Van Stein. We find you guilty of the murder of your wife and daughter, for which you are sentenced to life imprisonment on Frigid Isle.
And your 2020 episode will air in 2 years' time.
Do you have any last words?
No, he hasn't said anything. I don't even think he said one word. Yep.
Harvey.
Oh. Harvey. There's that talking rabbit, the invisible rabbit Harvey. I forget what it was. Jimmy Stewart or somebody played in that movie.
The man who took everything from me.
He didn't want to name his
Shall die
murderer
by
or
my
his
hand.
enemy.
I swear it.
It has had a unique look. I mean, overall, the game, I think that's what draws me to it. I've seen other games do this type of pixel art, and I would call it somewhat art, because it's definitely like created and gives you. It also is done in 3D with varying degrees of effects. So it's, I don't know. It's really interesting look, and the original one drew me to the game franchise. So I liked the look of Octopath Traveler. This one obviously is more, well, I don't know exactly how much of it is the same, but it's going to be similar as I would imagine.
The nearest continent is due east. 4 days' journey by sea. Even on the largest vessel. Even then, the fierce blizzards at sea can make a wreck of the mightiest ships. This place holds all mainlanders found guilty of the most heinous crimes. It held over 300 of us at its peak. In its 80-year history, none have escaped. Or rather, I should say, the I have survived for 1,879 days, but neither the unforgiving climate nor the ravages of time shall extinguish the fire in my breast.
Another frigid day in hell, eh, Professor? You know what this is? It's your little notebook. It never leaves your hands, does it? Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm only borrowing it. You were quite the scholar, weren't you? Yes, this notebook could be worth quite a lot. I'm sure it'd fetch me a tidy pile of cigarettes. You're welcome to take it back, of course, but you'll have to fight me for it. Take it back. I've got no use for your filthy scribblings anyhow. Help! Guards! He's gonna kill me! Help! Somebody! It's him. He attacked me.
Well, if it isn't Oswald, our magical murderous scholar. How do you like the new toy I gave you, Professor? It's a fine little muzzle, isn't it? Keeps you from speaking those spells you love so much. You're the only one who has the honor of wearing it, I'll have you know. You should be kissing my feet. What's that look for? I know defiance when I see it, and I'll have none of it. I'd love to hear what you sound like. I really would. When you're begging for your life, that is.
They left the guy in there that he was just getting beat for attacking him.
13 seconds.
What?
13 seconds from the time a prisoner calls for help to the guard's response.
Oh, okay. Good idea.
At least some
Learn the
valuable
patterns.
information's come of all this.
And if anybody's
One
curious,
warden,
I use a
34
an 8-bit
guards
DOE
for 292
ultimate controller
prisoners.
for when we're playing Steam Deck on direct feed. I don't know if I've mentioned that or not, but we are running the Steam Deck. It's just connected for anybody just joining. It's just connected to my PC capture card.
Over time, I've learned much about the way the prison and the people within it work. And all of that knowledge shall inform my eventual escape.
Nice. I think we can probably even take off the telemetry data
An
for the
escape
Steam Deck on the
for
top.
which the plan is
Actually,
written
you know what?
in
It's
this
100%.
notebook,
I'm going to
using a
unplug
cipher,
it.
naturally.
And we'll see how long the battery goes, because I figure we'll play this bit for today. Give it 1 sec. It'll come right back. I just, I unplugged the battery power, so it's going to run the Steam Deck directly off the battery of the Steam Deck. So we'll see how long it lasts while it's playing. There we go. We're at 100%. It's drawn about, what, 12? I would guess this is probably going to be 2 to 3 hours of battery life. Well, it's all the way up to 15, 14. 2 to 3. Yeah, it's going to depend.
I've revised said plan numerous times these last 5 years, and polished it to a fine sheen. Only 3 pieces of the puzzle remain.
We'll keep an eye on that battery and see how long it lasts.
The first, an escape route. For this, I have chosen a passage that leads beneath the prison.
He's Sean Connery
This
in
passage
The
is
Rock. Not The
overlooked
Rock.
even
What
by
was
the
it?
guards themselves.
Well, it was The Rock
And
with
it leads
Nicolas Cage.
directly
Where
out
they
of this
escaped
place.
Alcatraz.
I must conduct a more thorough review of it, and soon.
Now, the one
second,
thing you could do
suitable
in this
clothing.
game, you could drop this to 30 frames per second and probably really save on some battery life. I don't know. We'll
Once I
toy around
escape,
with it. I mean, that's why we
I'll be
do the streams
exposed to
after the
the
gameplay.
elements.
So if anybody in the chat has any requests, like you want to see, like, oh, turn this off or turn that off or show the settings, just shout it out. That's not a problem. That's what this is for. That's why the battery test. And we did that, what, at 120? So we'll see how long that
The cold will
that
claim
actually
me in
runs
minutes
for
if I'm
us.
clad in nothing but these rags.
you know, freeze to death outside, yeah. It's cold, like I said here. I got
The third and
a hat
final,
on, a sweatshirt
an accomplice.
in my own office.
To escape on my own would be to rely on my own assumptions. I require the help of another with intimate knowledge of the prison's inner workings. With these 3 pieces in place, my plan shall move that much closer to completion.
Yes, our plan is good.
At which point,
So we're kind of a mixture
only
of
its
like The Fugitive
execution shall
and
remain.
Escape from Alcatraz. I guess that one was with Clint Eastwood. I think that's who that was. The next morning. All right. And yeah, once we get kind of to where we can move around, we'll drop it to 30 frames and we'll just see what it kind of looks like. Because 60, I mean, it definitely is crisp, right? You can tell that it's running 60 frames. But like I said, it defaulted to 30. So maybe they're like, oh, you're not really going to get much more out of it. which would be true, and then that would, you know, essentially bump up your battery life on this device. You might get 3 to 4 hours. I don't know. We really have to kind of get into that open world. Not an open world, but it's kind of like a little bit of an open world.
Entire mountains were reduced to rubble for
It's not really an open world in terms
The
of
prison was built atop the
GTA or
wreckage.
anything like that, but you know, like an overview map or an overview of the map or whatever
To
that
this
you can move
day,
around with.
There remains phosphor buried in the frigid earth. It's immensely flammable and sells for a fair bit of coin. So the prisoners are forced to mine it.
They did a lot of
The
voiceover for
guards
it.
line their pockets with the proceeds.
Oh, and again,
Scum! Keep those hands moving.
thank you again to Square Enix for sending the key over to be able to play the game on the channel on launch day. It's kind of them.
I said, keep moving, unless you'd rather freeze to death. What's wrong with you?
These guys are hard asses.
I can't move anymore. Too cold. Don't you go soft on me, criminal.
Don't go soft.
Need I remind you that you were sent here to atone for your misdeeds?
They got this voice actor really
So
pumped up.
beg whatever gods you serve for forgiveness, and dig, you useless little mole. Your life is worthless compared to the precious phosphor you cleave from the earth. And believe you me, we'd burn you instead if you were anywhere near as easy to set alight. Do you understand? Answer me!
No.
Warden, sir, is already dead.
I was going to say, kick a dead horse kind of thing.
An unfortunately common sight. We are adaptable creatures. Any environment, no matter how horrific, can be made ordinary.
Oswald. Good, strong protagonist. Oh, it looks like a little town in the prison. Okay. So we'll get a chance, we should, if they let us kind of run around a little bit, we should be able to see
Free time.
what that looks like between 60 and 30. Okay.
It is in this free time that I
We don't
reveal
have
the
free
remaining
time if you
pieces
just keep
of my
talking.
plan.
Still can't move.
They are three.
Usually, with the other Octopath, if you hadn't
The
played that,
first.
similar idea. It's about maybe an hour, half hour to an hour of, kind of gameplay in an area before you can get like beyond that point, continue the story and go meet the other 7 characters.
The prison
Or
is as
play
old
theirs,
as
and then
it
they
is
all kind of,
massive.
they don't all line up right away,
There
but
are
they
bound
start to
be
line up.
gaps
And some will run
opportunities.
into each other and become, party members, stuff like that.
Perhaps I can glean a hint or two from someone with intimate knowledge of the island's history. The second, suitable clothing.
Need a hat.
One they call the Provisioner sells the clothing I'll need to survive. But first, I need to find them. The third and final piece. An
Just
accomplice.
drawing this out here.
My accomplice cannot be an ordinary prisoner. must find someone capable of enacting my escape plan.
There wasn't any setting to have it automatically like move forward on the
Then
text,
all that
so
remains
you kind of have to hit the button every time.
Is the plan
I see the
execution.
idea for that and why you would want that, but you think there'd be a solution. I didn't find it though, where it just like auto lets the text cruise through, right? Like stop, you don't have to press anything. All right, so this is where we're allowed to kind of go run around. So let's move up here a little bit and get that stuff in the foreground out of the way. So this is at 60. Now, with our settings, we could go in, we could adjust it down a little bit. What was that noise? I don't know if that was in the game or if it was something in my office. Weird. Like I said, they basically have it set up to 30 frames per second as default when I came into the game, just starting it up. So if we do that, I'm sitting over, when you know it, I'm sitting over that. What is that? X. Okay. Oh, let me fix the screen again. There we go. So let's see. If we played at 30, I can tell the difference, but it definitely saves your battery. That dropped us down by about 5 watts draw. So that would probably put it above 4 hours if you were to play the game at 30 frames per second, which is respectable. But, you know, since we can play it here, we'll just play at 60. There's not many other things that you can kind of choose. You could put it all on low. I don't think that's really going to make too much of a difference. Oh, where is it down here? Like if we go in and we just change, like we'd leave it there. I mean, obviously we could drop the resolution down. But if we drop it down to low. Oh. Or wait, what was it? Low. Yeah. That. And we turn off the screen effects and the dynamic camera battles. That's about as, you know, battery saving as you can be. And that, it doesn't look too bad, let's just say. I mean, it doesn't have all the darks and all of that stuff in the shadows, and they got rid of all the shadows and stuff like that, except for like under their feet. But that saves a little bit. You might get a little bit more, 4.5 hours. Depending upon what it's like when you go into battles and stuff like that. But that's overall not too bad. If you really wanted to play a fantastic RPG franchise, you could do that. But let's just crank everything back up. Let's even enable VSync. Actually, no. Let's just leave that off. And we'll put it back to highest, and then we'll turn all the stuff on. So this is maxed out on 720. And, I mean, it does increase your consumption, but I'm still thinking we're going to get 2 to 3 hours on the battery. You know, it does bounce up into the 15 area, 15 watts, but I think you'll be pretty good. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, I can't talk to him. See what's in here. Oh, the guard. They don't want to talk. Just randomly let prisoners into your armory. There we go. Now we'll talk. Nice fire, warm and toasty. Yeah, so these characters, like in this part of the game, they're not going to be fully voiced in most cases. There's another guard. Let's talk to him. Muzzle mouth. Wipe that smug look off your face. You're better off not knowing what I've done. As he holds a shank. Oh, here we go. Usually your characters you want to talk to or advance you in the story are green text bubbles.
So you're the muzzled scholar I've heard so much about.
That's me.
You look like you need something. Same as everyone else who comes to see me.
Why would people talk to him? He doesn't say anything.
The name's Bale. Most call me the Provision.
Oh, this is the guy we needed.
I can secure most anything people ask for. Not for money, given our circumstances. But everyone has something of value on them, if you know what I mean.
Uh-oh.
So, he won't hand it over for free. Though, if I can find his weakness,
His weakness.
I'd better scrutinize some of the other prisoners.
Alright, time to go become chatty. I don't think he chats, though. Path action, scrutinize. During the day, Oswald can scrutinize to glean new information from townspeople. So they're starting to add those in. So you can challenge, you can scrutinize, you can... Oh, I can't remember what the other one is. It's like an interact. There's different ways you can approach. This was the same with the original Octopath. Different ways you can approach an NPC and get information, or you know, talk with them or battle them, kind of thing. Got that little like icon for a magnifying glass if you're doing scrutinizing. Eventually, you'll have like 4 or 5 different things that you can do. But it usually opens up with different characters as you go through, of the 8 that you can start with. Sale of illegal concoctions. Sentence is 43 years. Oof. It's a rough life. Man, I could not get my head around it. I watched I don't know if you watch the law and crime channels or whatever on YouTube, where they're doing the trial stuff. It's crazy. Okay, what's this guy? Trespassing, got a T there. Trespassing, theft, and murder for 64 years. That puts him at what, 88? Wow. Oh, this is where we can save. So there's the one that I was doing earlier. We'll just overwrite that right now. And then, you know, we'll play this for a little bit, and then we'll jump into one of the other characters, things like that. So just get an idea. If I ever make it out of here, I want to open my own bookstore. Is that all? Oh, no. Sorry. I was hitting the wrong button. It's weird with this 8-bit controller, the Ultimate controller. This is the Switch version. It works just fine, right? It works like an Xbox controller on here, but the buttons are, you know, switch. It's like every button moved one to the right, so it's all different configuration. And sometimes you're just reading. It's better not to look at the controller at all and just go off of memory what a Xbox controller is, because it'll get you screwed up. So 35-year-old prisoner, 98-year sentence. A relatively mild-mannered prisoner compared to the others. He was unable to read upon incarceration, but learned to do so under the library guard's tutelage. Nice.
I don't believe this prisoner knows anything.
He lives. Oh, this is a guard. Not getting, oh, there we go. Age 33, long-serving guard on the island, physically and verbally assaulting the prisoners is a fact of life for him now. He first joined. He had high hopes for prisoner rehabilitation, but prison has changed him. Not good. All right, let's see. Why does it have to make the little like mind reading noise? Oswald. Let's see. Age 33. Warden Davids dropped his coin purse the other day, and this prisoner watched as Bale picked it up. He doesn't dare tell a soul, though, as Bale knows his weakness. Bale's weakness. That's what we needed, I think.
Here it is. Sure. Let's see how he responds.
Yeah, I always jump the gun on some of these because you forget, like, oh, they're going to have points where they talk, and then they don't. And then you're like, oh, I could have just sped through that. And then you're like, damn, he just talked. I screwed it up. Oh, I didn't know. Did we do Bale yet? Bale, 35. Known to many as the provisioner, he's capable of acquiring most anything asked of him, I'll bet at a rather onerous cost. Albeit. Fancy words. Fancy words. Okay, so we know his weakness.
Finally come to paying, have you?
Yes.
What's that scrap of paper in your hand?
I have a stool pigeon.
What? Where did you get this? Whatever you want, it's yours. Just swear you won't speak a word of this to anyone.
Cold weather wear. Nice.
My plan proceeds apace. This clothing ought to keep me from freezing to death.
How good could it be? The provisioner is not REI.
Back to your cells, you animals.
That will have to wait. Back to the hole for now.
Move this story along a little bit. Man, it is getting cold in here. Damn. Freezing.
Oswald.
If I turn the heat on, it's like right next to me, and it'll be super loud.
Oswald.
Oswald.
Have you found the answer?
Yes. Well, I found a jacket, I guess.
To work, maggots. Move.
After forced labor. Another free time. It's recess. Next, I need to find either a suitable escape route or an accomplice. Someone who knows the history of this place should be able to point me in the right direction. Perhaps it's time I put some prisoners under a little scrutiny to find a suitable candidate. The only question is which to produce first. You know what? Let's see what an escape route would look like. Can we talk to him? Nope. It's dark over in this corner. I think that's the one thing you miss is like those areas are going to be super dark with the highest settings. And then you're going to have like... Oh, you're trying to finish the first one. Yeah, the first one in the franchise, Octopath, is excellent, Ralph. Welcome, by the way.
There are not so many guards watching the cafeteria during this shift.
Oh, there we go. That's our escape route.
Now is my chance.
Yeah, I think Octopath Traveler so far, Octopath Traveler 2 just is more of a good thing. So I'm very, very excited to have it. And again, thanks to Square Enix for sending me over the key so we could play it on the channel. Let's see here. Prisoner. Chance of success. Oh, we're scrutinizing. we're back to scrutinizing? I thought we were looking at the escape route. I guess maybe the two are the same. So this is prisoner age 53. Impression is flippant. A footlicker. Footlicker. Why wouldn't they use bootlicker? I don't know. Who reports misconducts to the prison guards the second he witnesses it, which has made him the most unwelcome among the other prisoners.
No.
Nobody likes Tattletale. Oh. Let's see. This is a funny kitchen. Looks really nice. What's this guy have to say? Oh, he's another prisoner. He's a cook. Oh, where is it? There we go. Sorry about that. So Emerald he's 27. He's got a 30-year sentence. A well-known figure around the prison. He's exceedingly wary demeanor. His exceedingly wary demeanor belies a sense of determination unlike any other. Okay. Oh.
You there. A word.
Either an escape route or we found our accomplice.
What are you playing at? Skulking around and sizing up all the prisoners.
What's your game?
Ah, right. You can't speak on account of the muzzle.
Oh, he has a muzzle on his face?
I've been watching you,
I didn't know that.
you know, for the last 5 years. And all that time,
How
you've
does
been
he eat
feigning
with a muzzle?
indifference while you surveil the place, right? The other prisoners, the guards.
Oh, he has a muzzle. Okay, I get it now. He has a muzzle because he's a magician. He could, whatever, throw the incantation out.
Watching for minor differences. Like you're making some sort of audit.
Either a magician or a wizard.
As far as I'm concerned, only 2 types of prisoners watch silently for 5 years. Hungry beasts and people plotting an escape. That's it.
You got me.
If it's the former, I know someone who can help. But if it's the latter... So, which one are you, Professor? Shake your head if you're the former, or nod if you're the latter.
What was his question? Damn. What did he say? Is the stream? I've got it up over here, just making sure it's running. Ah, I missed it over there too. Damn it. We'll say the latter. Because we're looking to escape, so.
So, my eyes didn't deceive me after all. You're quite clever, I'll say that. Now, for my formal request. I want in on your plan.
Okay, we got our guy.
I can be of use to you. You'll see. I got lots of valuable information I'll only share with a close confidant. I've collected it over my long years in this place. That's why they call me Emerald the Informant. I know my
I don't know if
information.
that's good then, if he's an informant.
You could do far worse, Professor Jailbreak.
Only someone of considerable wit could have figured out my plot from mere observance. Further, he is correct that I have need of his wares. I can certainly use him to my advantage.
Yes.
I knew you'd see it my way. So, what would you have me do?
Find an escape route, I guess, right? Or maybe he's going to give us some stuff.
This horrid island is 4 days' journey from the nearest shore. Even if our escape proves successful, we'll need a ship capable of making the journey to the mainland.
Yeah, this doesn't sound like it'd be easy. I don't think escaping prison is easy at all, but like this one, 4 days from a shore,
on an erratic schedule.
put you in Australia.
Thus, I need to know when it is due to arrive next. The ledger containing that information is fiercely guarded. I stand no chance of laying eyes on it. But all I need to know is the date. For that will be the date we make our escape.
Oh, there you go. That's what we need him for. So how long have we been? What did we say? 120. So it's now 35 minutes, and we've gone through about 82% or 18% of the battery.
Not impossible, though. I'll contact you once I have it. One more thing. Get me the key to this muzzle. Can't make any promises there, seeing as it was made just for you. Let's just pray luck is on our side, eh, confidant?
Yeah, if he could get the muzzle off, he could probably like do some hocus pocus and set some stuff on fire and have a like skill at battling, I guess. So makes sense.
The plan is in motion. I just need to let the informant do his work.
Yes. Got part of it. I'm gonna actually shift this around a little bit. It is getting I've had the heat off for, I don't know, probably about a half hour, and it's starting to get cool in here. It works all right for like VR. I filmed a bunch for that new PlayStation VR 2. Didn't have to have the heat on at all, but man, just sitting still. Ugh, crazy.
No, Harvey. Though I have a theory. Behold this small flame. Nothing exceptional.
Behold the small flame, nothing exceptional.
Yet if I
Oh,
apply
he's
the
talking. This
equation
is
I
when he
have
was
here, its
a wizard or
intensity is
whatever.
compounded.
Yet if I apply equation, I have here its intensity is compounded.
And in theory,
And in theory, its power is multiplied.
however,
As long as it remains a flame,
its power is
its
limited.
power is limited.
Using equations,
Using equations to amplify magic powers, this is incredible.
You're a genius.
You're a
Oswald.
genius, Oswald.
The one true.
The one
magic.
true magic.
You're one step closer to
You're
it.
one step closer to it.
Standing alone atop
To
the
standing
summit
alone atop the summit of
scholarship.
magic scholars, of magic scholarship.
Though I must warn you not to grow too
I
fond.
must
of the
warn you
idea,
not to grow
for
too
I
fond of the
will
idea,
surpass you.
for I will surpass you.
Time to work.
I don't hear any
Worthless sacks
audio
of
now.
meat.
Something
Up
go on?
and out.
What's up with this? That's weird. Yeah, I'm not hearing any audio now for some reason. I don't know why. Didn't connect anywhere. After forced labor. Okay, yeah, I hear no. I don't know. Do you guys hear any music or anything? It looks like it's picking it up. Something with my headset. Hold on one sec. I think it died. I bet that's what it is. It might have been what that one button was a long time ago, or that one noise I heard. Give me one sec here. Now, how do we fix this problem? I don't remember having any other solution for that. I could always maybe turn my speakers on, but I don't want it to echo too much for everybody. So give me one second. I don't know how long it'll take those headsets to charge, but I think that's the issue. So give me one sec. Let me take a look really fast here. And maybe I can still make this work. So that is the capture card that I want to hear. Monitor output, global settings. If I change this to here. Okay, I can hear it a little bit. Hopefully everybody else can still. Let me know if you don't hear the music anymore, or if it echoes. We only have to do this temporarily. My headset died on me. I don't think it's really necessary to hear anything, but I kind of enjoy listening to the music. What's this? Someone who knows the history of this place should be able to point me in the right direction. Okay. Look for the green bubble usually. Well, maybe not. History of this place. Let's see. I've already done that. Better off not knowing what I've done. Who's this? Is this my old roommate? Or he died, though, I think. He was the one who got frozen to death. Let's see. You say home is where you make it. But who the hell could make this place a home? I'd rather be out here in the cold than locked up in that cell. What's this guy saying? How long's your sentence? I've got 27 years to go. God, how... Ugh, couldn't handle that. Nothing in here. How about over here? Only one guy. I like watching people enjoy their food. Oh, it's like YouTube. All right. If I ever make it out of here, I want to open my own bookstore. Oh, they have a bookstore. This person's got everything. Hey, Professor, I've got some new thesis papers in. How about this person? Can we talk? Hey, pay attention. Nope. Ruler of land, conqueror of sea. Maybe I'll read this one next. And I guess I'm sitting on top of it. I didn't notice, but my head is in the way of the radar, which overall is not that important right Secure most things. We've already talked to him. We talked to all of them. Let's talk to these guys. There's no room for you here, Muzzlemouth. Get lost. Fire is so warm and toasty. It's like Beavis. Nope, don't need to go up there. How about the armory, which they freely let you go into as a prisoner. Guard. Guard says nothing. All right. We need to find who. Checked everybody here, right? Yep. All right. How about here? We didn't talk to the guards. I don't know why we would. We'll sprint around a little bit. Get some running in. Just doing my daily workout running. Hey, Muzzlemouth, wipe that smug look off your face. Okay, yeah, nobody here is of use. Unless there's somebody hidden up behind her. Nope. Yeah, nobody good here. I wonder if I have to, like, investigate each person as well. Scrutinize. Crime, mass poisonings. Sentence 156 years. Oh, he's poisoning the food? That way he likes watching people? Yeah, just the overall art and design of the game is fantastic. I can see sitting here kind of cranking through this, I don't know, in a couple evenings. Maybe it's a little bit more. I don't know. The last one was, I thought it was more than 30 hours. I can't remember, though. Manufacture and sale of illegal concoctions, 43 years. $98 years. I don't know if you're getting out to build that bookstore anytime soon. A relatively mild-mannered prisoner compared to the others. He was unable to read upon incarceration. Oh, we've learned about this guy. He got tutelage from whoever. Done that one. Scrutinize this prisoner. Fraud, perjury, forgery, 18 years. Prisoner is delusional and a pathological liar. What about this guy? Nope, can't do that on him. How about these ones? Human trafficking, 28 years. Prison is extremely violent. Former human trafficking victim turned human trafficker. And then this prisoner, I think this is the final one. Serial arson and murderer, 214 years. Got plenty of time. Yeah, and that's it. So can we leave? Because I don't think there's anything for us. Oh, we can go inside the prison. I didn't know that.
I must find.
This is brand new because we didn't look at this before. I am going to mute and turn this heater on for a bit. Because again, it's getting cold.
don't believe this prison.
I noticed that I was just on mute. Sorry. I wasn't saying anything important, I can tell you that. Let's see. Prisoners 33, prison serving an extremely long sentence who worked on the construction of the underground passage. The hard labor ruined his legs, however, leaving him confined to his cell, doing far simpler labor. So he gets to work from home. I think that's the guy we want. Come on, heater, kick on.
Passage. I don't just know it. I helped build it. But don't go asking me details. Best I can say is there ought to be a labor report for it on file in the library.
A labor report.
The library.
The library. It's like, why would you give prisoners the ability to look up what's the building was built like? I guess it's zero or it's full transparency. All right, where is the library? Here it is. Got the labor report.
This must be the labor report that prisoner spoke of. Whoever wrote it spared no detail in recording the construction of the passage.
Again, why give this to the prisoners?
And they were a prisoner as well. Must be why no one gave it so much
I
as
guess
a
that's
second
why.
glance.
They're answering my question for me.
There's an entry to the passage right by the guard station. All is proceeding as planned. I've studied the tunnel's construction, and I am certain it is suitable for my escape.
Back to your cell.
Seems I'm out of time.
Book reading time's done.
Back to the hole, then.
So I take it we found our conspirator, our accomplice. We found the way to get into the building. Or get out of the building. So I think we're pretty much done. Now we just need the date that the ship's here. Oswald.
Have you found the answer?
I've reached a dead end. There's just one last piece missing. I've explored every possible avenue, but it's nowhere to be found. What could possibly be powerful enough to serve as the source of the one true magic?
I felt my desk vibrating. It's my PS5 sitting there. It's trying to install something from a disc.
You've done enough, Oswald. Well done, truly.
Oh, this is Harvey.
Now,
Okay,
allow
so
me,
this is the guy
the
he
great
feels destroyed his
Harvey,
life. And make the
to
connection. there.
provide the final piece for you.
Ooh. So we've played for about 50 minutes now, and we're still 71% on that battery. It's not bad. Not bad. I think it will get 2 to 3 hours easily.
Harvey.
Confidant. It took a while, but the goods came in.
Nice. It's probably about time that we're coming to the end of this part of the game.
I don't recall giving
You know, each of the, like I said, each of the stories of the character, the initial beginning is about an hour, roughly, thereabout.
You misunderstand, Warden. This isn't what it...
Oh, my accomplice. Oh, to the shin.
It's your lucky day, scum. Speak another word, and I will bury you in the very pit in which you toil. Do I make myself clear?
Man, this guy's mean.
At least that's the last I'll ever feel of that club, right?
The club.
I'll see you at the storehouse behind the mess hall.
Right on. Time to get a move on. Time to meet with Emerald. So our mine, can we go in the mine? I don't think we can. Nope. You can kind of go in, but you're not going far. Let's run our way back down. Yeah, I don't know why my heater's never turned on. It's on. Behind the mess hall, so I must have to go through here. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. There was a garden here before.
Good to see you, Confidant.
Give me the key.
It sure wasn't easy, but I nicked it. The inspection ledger. Better still, the inspectors are due to arrive tomorrow.
Well, that's our day.
All we need to do is follow your plan to the letter.
Get
We're
out of there.
nearly free.
Sweet. Nothing can go wrong. Ooh. The controller vibrated.
Tomorrow. At last, the time has come.
Wringing our hands together. Yes, we're out of here. The next day. There's our ship. Now, could 2 people... Well, I guess there's a crew on there maybe, and you just have to kind of force that you've taken over. I don't know. Can't believe they made it.
Aye, the gods are in a foul mood yet again. Sure to be another horrible day in hell.
Yeah, but I mean, 2 people couldn't commandeer and run that ship, I don't think.
The inspectors should
I guess
be
Jack
arriving
Sparrow
soon.
and Will did that in Pirates of the Caribbean. They took one of the big frigates or whatever. So, I don't know. Maybe.
Prison patrols will be short-handed while they ready a welcome party for this ship. That leaves a small window in which to begin executing our plan. It's time.
Yes. Get this muzzle off.
First, we need to make our way to the underground passage.
Okay. has joined. Okay, now we need to find the underground passage, which... Oh, wait. Never know where danger might strike, so be sure to save often. Keep an eye out for this moment. Oh, we've already saved once before, but let's do it again. Oop. Okay. Where... Oh, we knew the library had the information, right? But we already got the information. The labor sheet or whatever. Labor report. So maybe the prison... It's got a leaf over here. I think that was just because it wanted us to save. Oh, that's a save indicator, not a leaf, a pen feather. There's no turning back. I must make for the underground passage. Okay, no. Then the underground passage. Is it at the storeroom? We're gonna run around. Hey, DJ Chris V. How are you? Welcome. Everything is good. We're just checking out a little bit more of the game on Steam. On the Steam Deck. Got it on my site. I'm trying to enjoy my time alone. Mug this person. I always love this. You looking to get hurt? Okay, we get the battle. Finally. This is the first battle we fought in a half hour or more. Give him a whack with the stick. Boost up a little bit. A little bit more. There we go. This game is amazing on Steam. Yes, it runs really well. Crazy how Switch maxed out at 30 frames per second. We can throw 120 at it. Yeah, for sure. We were playing with this earlier. Obviously, you've got it. I take it, DJ. So it defaulted to, when you fired it up, the first time for me at least, it defaulted to 30 frames per second. So we were trying to do some figuring out. If you ran it at 30 frames per second the whole time, I'd probably be looking at about 4.5 hours of gameplay time on the battery. I'm running it off the battery only right now, and we've been playing for over an hour. Well, just about an hour at this point. It just turned to an hour. So it's down to about 66%. But we're playing it full-blown 60 frames per second and at 1280 by 800. It's probably, I don't know why they would do that, but it's probably like to conserve battery power if it's the Steam Deck, right? Because they were probably looking at it like it doesn't take a lot to run the game. So why not just drop it to 30? Because that's what people, as you pointed out, play on Switch. Yeah, just about 3 hours. That's what I'm expecting. Yep. Usually we do these streams after, like, I'll do the gameplay video at noon for a bigger game, and then usually we'll start playing it and run it all the way down to see how long each game takes to kill the battery of the Steam Deck. I think that, and you do testing and other stuff, but I think that's what it is. You also started with the Scholar. Yeah, I kind of found him. I'd played the Scholar, the Merchant, and the Dancer, just doing some testing since, and again, thanks to Square Enix for sending over the key for the channel, but to be able to play it. But I mean, in general, got a chance to play around with it as early as possible and checked out the other ones. But I found this one interesting because it was like, you wouldn't see it until what level, or chapter 2 or something like that.
Just about here.
There it is. That's the entrance. Looks like nothing. Oh, it's an old well.
Excellent work, Confidant.
Timmy fell down the well.
Onward.
Excellent work, confidant. Onward. I got a feeling this guy's going to turn on me.
I have a little something for you.
I have the feeling he's going to
Key
turn
to
on
that
me.
muzzle of yours.
Nope, he's giving me the key. I don't know. Maybe he won't.
I'm locked up now, sure. But I was quite the thief outside these walls.
Very proud of himself. Yeah, no, Timmy's down the well. All right. So he was a good thief. Excellent. Get the muzzle. I didn't even know the guy had a muzzle on, but it makes. I knew it like later, but like when I first watched it, I was like, he doesn't talk. So why has he got this muzzle? But he's a magician, so he could probably say some incantation or whatever. Not a magician, but a wizard or whatever. I don't know. Magic. It's magic somehow.
Well, aren't you gonna say anything?
No. Nope.
It's cold.
It's cold.
Now I see why they needed to muzzle you. You're quite the talker.
There's no time. Keep moving.
Yep. Everybody just calm down and get down the hole.
Oh, and thanks for the key.
You're real warm and fuzzy, aren't you? Save the thanks for when we make our escape.
That's right.
Off we go, Confidant.
They're still not. They're still in the damn prison. They're like sitting around talking. Time to go. Get to the boat. Danger level 2. Oh, so we'll probably have some battles down here with like what, rats, bugs, cockroaches, things like that. Oh, there's treasure too. Healing grape. Yes, there we go. We're fighting the, what was it, the rats from the Secret of Nim or whatever that had the covers. So long ago I watched those. Let's see. Yeah, well, we already learned how to battle, right? Oswald can deduce one weak point for each foe. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. What's Emerald's skill? Sabotage, stab in the dark, leech dagger attacks, and then first aid. Okay. Let's just boost his attack up and just take some swings. So the scholar skill can... Oh, okay. So it is... Wait, I thought they said he can deduce something. Defend, flee, item? Nope. Maybe he does that automatically.
Where did I go wrong?
Oh, I see why. It tells you in the bottom what they're vulnerable to. Maybe that's what that is. My guy's already knocked out? How? How did he get knocked out already? Okay. Revives and restores HP of a single fallen ally. Okay, let's do that.
Death can't have me.
I must have not have been healing or something. I'm just not noticing. They didn't really seem that strong. We do fire.
Fire. Burn.
That's our specialty. Jeez. He had some healing. Well, no, he can heal himself, I think. Restore the HP of myself.
Do I have to?
His final form is blue. Nice.
This is the informant's turf.
Makes me want to go back and play the original one as well. I like that story a lot. This one seems interesting. You know, obviously for the scholar it does, but you know, they obviously have similar character models, or not models, but similar characters, classes, sorry. So it's pretty close. Yeah, these rats are whatever they are. A little tough. So vulnerable to what, archers or ranged? I don't know if we have any of that. Stab in the dark. Let's keep healing. And yeah, I don't have anything like that. Can we do that with this? Yes.
Fire. Burn.
Oh, there's my heater. I'm gonna mute until I have something really to say. Nothing's really important, but that heater's on, so it's gonna be loud.
Fire. Burn. Good one, Professor.
Thinking time. And done.
What a letdown.
There. All right. So we got him out of the way. Oh, heat. Oh, freezing in here. It's like 20 degrees in Washington State. Now, that's not really intense for most people, but Washington is, you know, Seattle's like a rainforest. That's what I actually live in, is a rainforest out here in the Cascade Mountains. But we're not used to really cold weather. So being in my studio where there's no heat other than this loud thing, I was trying to keep it off, but it feels like an ice box in here. So I had to turn it on finally. All right. So I came for the chest. There it is. Can we open any? Nope. We're just in the old part of the prison, I guess. Where they, oh, there's the guillotine. That's not a good sign. Back in my day, we used to just chop heads off.
Thinking time.
Alright, let's see here. He's vulnerable to fire, so let's hit him with that.
Now, wait. This should hold you.
I remember with the first one, I don't know what difficulty level I played on. Probably normal is what my expectation is, but in the first Octopath Traveler, you like over-leveled really fast, and there wasn't much like to really challenge you in that game.
I need a plan.
This one, not that it's a challenge, but it does seem like it's a little bit more, like I'm having to use more stuff to kind of keep the game going forward. It's just not like, oh, you just keep hitting them with fire and that's it. You got to heal, you got to do some other stuff.
Fire. Burn. Good one, Professor.
Just hit him with a knife.
Thinking time.
Fire. Burn.
There we go.
I've gained value.
Incinerated him. Yep. The old guillotine. God. The design and artwork and everything looks so good. Necklace. Can't go that way.
Wait a minute.
guess that's a staff.
All according to plan.
Good. Oh, he's vulnerable to
Thinking
swords
time.
as well. Nice.
Study harder.
Nice, basic, simple enemies to get you started. Yeah, but playing this portably, that's what made it nice on the Switch, and being able to play it on the Steam Deck portably, in portable, or have portability is awesome. Plus, if you want to play on full screen, you know, you can just, well, you can do that with the Switch, but you can just like go to your PC rig and just start the game there. Oh, I saw there's a treasure chest. I want to fight them. Oh, good. They're all
Fire.
gonna have some fire. There we go. And we're all healed up. What else can he do? Sabotage. Reduce the physical attack of a single foe. Or stab in the dark. Unleash a dagger attack on random foes 2 to 4 times. Let's do that.
Now then.
Fire.
Burn.
Done.
I've seen worse methods.
I know most of the folks that watch the channel here have Steam Decks already. Now, there are folks that don't, but it's one of those things where if there are any questions on like what you want, check out any other settings, just yell them out in chat. That's fine. We can do that while we're playing through. We're at about 50% of the battery, and we've gone about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 15 minutes. So again, trying to see if it'll last that 3 hours on a full charge playing this game at the highest, you know, basically with everything bumped up on it. Let's save here. How'd this guy get down here? Oh, he's a merchant. Always a merchant. I don't think we have anything really to... Oh, yeah, we do. The necklace. I mean, there's nothing really we need to get rid of. Does he have anything to buy? Cloth hood, healing grape, olive of life. You know what? How much money do we have? Yeah. The olive of life is the one that's the... well, let's grab 2 hoods and 2 olives of life. Actually, no, not 2. Let's just grab... yeah, let's grab 1 of these. 2 of them. That's fine. Okay. Should be good. Now, can we put our gear on? On hand 1. Oh, we can't give it to Emerald? Huh. Well, you know what? Buy it back then. I didn't need both of them. Just sell 1. There we go. Oh no.
No. The ladder's been... Damn. We were so...
Yeah, I'd be scaling that wall or something. Cut looks fresh. This was done recently.
I fear I've underestimated our opponent.
Fear I've underestimated our opponent.
That you did.
I can't really hear. It's not loud enough for me to hear if they're talking over this thing. So let me put my headset back on. I think it might be charged enough.
Speaks. Hello, Oswald.
And let me just change this really fast back to the headset, because I think that was the issue. And that would be global settings and headphones. Yeah, now I can hear.
I commend you for making it.
Yeah,
this
they are
far.
speaking. Okay.
You even managed to remove the muzzle. But your choice of ally was your downfall. We've been watching Emerald for some time now. I suspected you two would work together.
Okay, so Emerald isn't going to turn on us. That's good.
I'm sorry, Confidant. I should have known.
Save your breath. The fault is mine. I will correct it.
Now it's time to fight.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're not the first, you know. I've seen countless like you. So many have tried. In every last tragic death. And so it would be my honor to put you back in your place.
All right, big fight.
My way.
Oh, the big dude.
Do I have to?
All right, hit him in the kneecap.
Thinking time.
Actually, let's see. We're gonna try to
Fire.
hit everybody. Maybe we'll go after all of the small guys with Emerald.
Fire. Burn.
Oh, our SP is really low. Oh, come on. Let's see. Healing Grape, Inspiration. Let's give it to
Here, Professor.
Oswald. There we go. Ooh. Oh, don't kill us.
Fire. Burn.
Good one, Professor.
And then, what's he give us? 100? Something like that? Or restore HP. How much HP does it restore? Let's try. Oh, we can we boost those? Oh, we can boost the skill. So does that give us more first aid too? Let's try it. Oh, I did it on the wrong guy. Oh well. I've got the thing to bring him back to life. Let me do it again here. Actually, this time let's try the item on the professor.
Tide is turning.
Okay, it filled him up.
You got
I guess that worked out all right. Battle Basics 3. Status effect icons. The following icons will display if the character status has changed. The digit beside the icon shows the number of turns the effect lasts. If it preceded by an X symbol, it indicates the number of times the effect will activate. So we've got poison, silence, blindness, terror, unconsciousness, sleep, confusion. And then each of those have impacts on physical and defensive. Oh, basically everything. Physical, defensive, elemental, defensive, accuracy, critical, speed, and evasion. Okay.
I need a plan. Fire. Burn. Thinking time.
It's got a good soundtrack to it.
Fire. Burn.
Fire, burn. Let's have him throw another plum.
The tide is turning.
Sure. I'll let that build up a little bit. And Emerald should probably heal Professor.
Here, Professor.
Thank you.
Do I have
There we go. Stab in the dark. Yeah, let's do that.
I'll slice you to bits.
Thinking time.
And oh, we can only boost once. Let's have. We'll just do fire.
Burn.
At least breaking him stops him from attacking.
I need a plan.
I'll take one of these.
This one's for me.
I'll slice you to bits.
Nice.
You got me. Happy? All right, you wretches.
Uh-oh.
Thinking time.
He's turning purple.
Fire.
Is
Burn.
he gonna do some kind of like one-hit kill? Oh, he probably is.
Fire. Burn.
I'll put you in your place.
Thinking
Oh,
time.
he just survived. Let's throw a healing grape at him.
Use this. Now then.
Oh, I'm out of SP. Okay, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save it.
This one's for me.
Do that. Oh boy, we gotta heal him.
Stay on your feet, Professor.
Let's do just simple
Here,
healing
Professor.
grape.
Now
There we go.
set things right. Fire.
Light him up.
Burn.
Well, Emerald's completely full with battle points, so well, I guess you can do stab in the dark because he's only got one.
I'll
slice you a bit. Do I have to?
Thinking time.
Yep, let's keep going with the fire.
Fire. Burn.
This dude's. Oh no, he brought more in.
Trash like you give me so much trouble. See, but no punishment is too great for you.
I underestimated him. He's a better fighter than I expected. That won't be a problem, though. Based on my calculations, we'll still make it.
The data says so.
Chattering on about. Now cut out your tongue.
Latent power. Once the latent power gauge is full, characters can use unique commands in battle. Fill the gauge and unleash their latent power. The gauge fills when characters take damage or break an enemy. Okay.
I need a plan. I'm done.
What is Emerald's thing? He's got. I don't want to use his skill because we need it to heal. Let's just keep going after this guy.
Thinking time.
Oh, our latent power is filling up. That's what's going on. I see it. It's the circle up there. It's like, where's the indicator?
Miss me.
I need a plan.
I think we want to keep going, though. Right? Let's save our stuff and see what happens. Now, let's heal. Sure.
This should hold you.
All right, you wretches.
There he's powering up again for a big attack. Let's keep going after the boss. So once the gauge is full, you can unleash all Oswald's latent power. You can focus spells that usually affect all targets into one single target, but with greater potency. That's what we want. Okay.
Thinking time.
Yes.
Let me show you what I've learned.
It's him. Give it to him.
Fire. Burn.
Ah, I wish it was more than that. It kind of sucked. And that used all of my, unfortunately, all of my magic.
I'll put you in your place.
I always survived.
Now, wait.
Barely. So, let's see. Boost first aid.
This should hold you.
There we go.
This wasn't in my calculations.
Stay on your feet, Professor.
Yeah, we better heal him.
This should hold you.
The tide is turning. Now then.
Let's see. We don't want to waste it. Let's do the plum.
This one's for me.
Miss me.
If we take a little bit more damage, we'll be okay. God, we got to keep healing him a little bit, and that's all the heals we'll have. I don't want him to die.
That's a hope.
Okay, good. I think we're full again.
Happy? Do I have to?
Well done.
Break. All right, let's see.
In pursuit of knowledge. Fire. Burn.
There we go. Can we get him? Yes. Now we just got to get rid of the flunkies.
Fire. Burn.
Do I have to? That's that.
Well done. Fire. Burn.
Oh, still there.
You got me. Happy?
Thinking time.
Do I have to?
I need a plan. Calculations complete.
Oh, come on. The one guy. There we go. They're just hanging around to be
All according to
for the sake of hanging
Good
there.
one, Professor.
Nice.
This is the informant.
Not hard, but I mean, like in general, you don't know how that first match is going to go. Plum basket.
You filth.
So what was that? That put us. It's 3 o'clock now. We did that 1:20, so an hour and 40 minutes with 40% to go. And it never jumped above like 15, even during that. So I think 15 watts with everything turned all the way up is the max that the Steam Deck will use for this game.
Looks like there's more rats where these came from.
Oh no. Come on, Oswald, set the whole place on fire.
crack. This could be our way out. We have to keep moving.
Where exactly? This is the end of the road.
No. I have the answer.
Spit it out, man.
Flames.
How are we getting out of here?
Reduce this.
Well, there you go.
Whoa. Yeah, I think that'll do, Confidant.
We have to go now. The hardest part is still ahead.
It is. Well, I guess the ship. At the edge of the world sits Oswald, a man fueled with fires of vengeance. After 5 years toiling in captivity, he has the last made his escape. Now an angry sea sits between him and true freedom. One last trial on his journey to the mainland. The once imprisoned scholar hardship has only just begun. There we go. That was the end of chapter 1. So now are we in the water, or did we make it across the ocean?
Have you found the answer?
answers today either. And the sun hangs low. Rita and Elaine are likely preparing dinner. I should be getting back.
So this is a flashback or whatever. Right next to the graveyard. Let's look over here and go. Yeah, that blurring of the pixelated like backgrounds is always cool. Like the water, like they have in Octopath 1, there was a lot of, well, at least a couple areas where you were along the seashore or seaport or, you know, dock, like the merchant storyline, and you would look off and there was like a sea. So yeah, there was a lot of cool things like that too, the way they design it. Oh my.
Helena! Helena!
Is that Harvey? It is. Harvey Oswald. Harvey Oswald. It's close.
Long have I toiled in your shadow. But now, I've taken all that once was yours.
Damn. Dude's cold as
And in
ice.
due course, I shall complete the one true magic.
There he is. It's Oswald.
So they blame... He's standing outside of his house and they're blaming him?
Harvey, you bastard!
This, Oswald, is my answer.
They just framed him, that's all.
Ever since that day, a fire is burned within my breast. Harvey, you took everything from me.
Professor.
I guess I did go above 15. Went to like 15.8 watts.
Hey, Professor Oswald.
What? What do they want? Oh, this is our buddy. Oh, we're still not out. I thought we were on the sea.
Come on, give me a sign. Are you alive in there?
Oh, I come out of it now.
I'm fine.
You gotta stay alert. I'm counting on you.
All we gotta do is
There's
get
light
down
up
to the
ahead.
boat.
Let's go.
We need a merchant. Just random guy selling stuff. Or chest. Yep, it's got something.
Out of my way.
The wild animals on
Now then.
the island. Let's see. We'll just attack.
Do I have to? And that's that.
He's vulnerable to what? Shock or something like that?
I need a plan.
Wouldn't think he'd be vulnerable to ice.
Fire.
Makes no sense to be on an island where it's super cold. Yep, he's vulnerable to fire.
I'm done.
It's cool for giving up.
I need a plan. You're finished.
There he goes.
Study harder.
We've done it! We've escaped that godforsaken prison!
Oh yeah, we're on the outside now.
Don't celebrate yet. They know we've escaped.
Then what do you propose we do next, Professor? And I'd like an answer before we freeze to death.
The last part will be the hardest. Escaping the island. The Inspector's vessel should be docked at the pier. And yet,
I mean, the guy can create fire.
the warden likely
It
told
would
him
keep them
to
warm, I
escape.
would think, on the island.
Let's see what we can learn about the situation. Come on. Make for the ship.
Yeah, I was going to say, get to the ship as quickly as possible. Observe the inspector. Nope. Can we see it? Nope, there's a chest up here.
Wait a minute!
And a wolf. Get you every time. Yeah. Let's just go with this.
Do I have to? And that's that!
I need a plan. Thinking time.
Do I have
No.
Man, that wolf can do some damage. As much as the big captain did downstairs. Well, we don't have to heal, yeah, but we will have to soon. There we go.
What a letdown.
I'll tell you the problem with these Apple headphones. They are tight. And after a while, they really start to put like pressure, you know, on your ear or your head or whatever. And I've got a hat on, so it's even worse. It's just like that much thicker and it's pushing even more. Need to look at, they're nice, but it'll be nicer in the summer or in the spring when it's warm. Out of here. Yeah, we'll save. Oop.
Stay back!
No.
I think we'll probably be better off to use the fire.
Fire. Burn.
Do I have to? Yes, that's that!
Thinking time.
Good.
Do I have to?
Oh, I didn't notice how badly he was damaged.
That's that!
Ooh, he almost died. I think we'll be able to get it because I think he's going to level. Well, it really doesn't matter. We can just heal him right now.
This should hold you.
That's a hope.
I was gonna say, I think he'll hold out because I think he's going to level up right after this battle. I might be wrong though.
Now then.
Feel my wrath.
Study harder.
Let's see. Did we get level? Oh, so close. He almost did. So 32%. Hour and
Did you hear? There are prisoners on the loose.
40 minutes.
Put everyone on patrol. Hunt them down.
Oh yeah, they're just blocking. Why didn't they just leave? Like the ship just take off if they knew there was escaped prisoners.
Damn, you were right. Even the inspectors have heard about us.
Yes, they have.
What do we do now?
Fight them.
Alter our plans. There's no other choice. We can't stow away on their ship now. We'll make other arrangements.
Other do you see another boat out here?
There they are. Seize them.
They found us! Professor, we've got company.
That was inevitable. We have to prevent this from causing further commotion.
Head on. All right, let's see. Oh, they're vulnerable to ice now. Which I do have ice wind.
Pierce them. Wings of frost.
Do I have to? Miss me.
Now
Stay on your feet, Professor.
Let's heal them.
This should hold you.
Oh, I healed myself. Damn it. Hopefully we can make it. Oh, actually, we can heal him now.
This should hold you.
the tide is turning.
There we go. Let's do another ice wind.
Pierce them. Wings of frost. I need a plan.
Miss me.
Those breaks help, so they can't do anything. It's just like stop them from attacking.
I need a plan. And done.
Now we should get the level up. That'll help us. Oh, both of them. So back to full power, everything.
We have to find somewhere to hide. They'll run us down too quickly out here.
There's a shack just there.
Let's go.
They'll never look in the shack for escaped convicts.
What's the plan, Professor? They're bound to catch us.
We can't use the inspector's ship as we planned. But we need something else.
If you have any bright ideas, do share them. Quickly! I'm freezing my rocks off here.
He can start fires. Well, I guess you wouldn't want the smoke.
What did you just say?
What? That I'm freezing my rocks off?
That's it. You're a fantastic assistant, Emerald.
What? My freezing rocks are gonna save us?
It's funny.
No. The straw over there is.
What?
What could you possibly do with a bit of straw?
If we have no ship, then we will make our own.
Okay.
Surely you're joking. Crossing the ocean on a boat of straw? Do you think us otters?
Nay, we are human and have the intellect to prove it.
And otters are cute. And they
Storm
have their
of
own
ice.
channel on YouTube.
Arise.
That little boat,
I
4 days
think
on the
you are
ocean.
ice boat.
I don't know about this.
A foundation of buoyant straw beneath a thick sheet of ice.
You are going to freeze your rocks off.
What? You made a boat! I can hardly believe my eyes. This might actually work.
Hell no, it's not going to work.
I once heard of a town blanketed in snow and divided by a river. The people there laid batches of straw down in the river and splashed water atop them until an icy bridge formed. Entire horse-drawn carriages.
Nope,
And I
I
wouldn't
went too
have recalled
fast.
it if not for you.
I'm going to test my internet speed here. I'm afraid it's giving me some warnings.
Yes. Yes, that should prove seaworthy. And there's no chance of the boat melting in this cold.
Alright, we're getting out of here. Take a canoe across the water. Oh, if you see a pier, yes, yeah, you can get out. This was in the dancer one. Oh, there's two of them. Well, that was quick. Jump back in.
Well, made it out of that alive. I have to say, boat's surprisingly sturdy.
Of course it is. Do not doubt my ice magic.
Where are we headed now? Don't we still have to cross the ocean?
This season, the current should carry us to the mainland. But one thing still worries me. They'll
Drowning.
continue their pursuit, even if we manage to reach the mainland. My initial plan. I hope to sink the inspector's vessel before we reach shore. It was to look like an accident, and sure we were presumed dead.
I think they're going to presume you're dead if you're
Clearly.
in an ice
Have
boat.
that luxury now.
ask you something, Professor.
Go on.
You were brought in for killing your wife and child. Did you do it?
Better hope not.
That doesn't concern you.
I think I may have to go run and grab some coffee and use the restroom really fast. We're still at about 25 minutes.
You're not like the rest.
Or 25%. It's 3:17, so we've hit 2 hours. Let's see if there's a good point here I can pause real fast.
Something different about you.
And I can go grab that stuff.
Stop, Professor.
Huh?
I said stop.
Uh-oh.
I can't do this. I can't go with you.
Why not?
A boat of ice? Is this some sick joke? It's 4 days' journey to the mainland, if we're lucky. We'll likely freeze to death by then. You can take your chances aboard this frozen dinghy, but I will be commandeering the inspector's ship.
That won't be easy with everyone out there looking for you. They'll deploy fleets from Frigid and the mainland, trapping you at sea. You've a better chance of crossing safely on something small like this.
Somewhat right.
I won't know that until I try, will I?
Stubborn.
Do what you will.
So long, Oswald.
Okay. This might be a good point for me just to
won't.
go run and grab that.
This was always, shall we say, a friendship of convenience.
Yes, that sounds right. Okay, give me just a few minutes here. I'm going to run, grab some coffee, use the restroom. I will be right back. Oh, wrong thing. Let's try this one. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Guess I shouldn't be hearing anything now. Okay, there we go. I can hear the ocean. Let's see. So that guy's staying, right? We can't convince him otherwise. Can we mug him? Goodbye, Professor. We've already done that. All right, we're just jumping in our little ice boat.
Ah,
There he is!
So he's going to try to take that big boat?
damn. Launch the boat. No!
Got a week.
I said do it now. I have very little patience.
Well, it wasn't as hard as Oswald thought, I think. He just kind of ran up and said, launch it.
Oswald was right. I'll never make it out on this ship. They'll just arrest me again. Only one thing left to do.
Uh-oh.
They made me mind fossil till I spit blood. So, I might as well put it to good use.
Well, he's like taking things into his own hand.
Farewell, Professor.
Well, that worked out. Oswald's plan was to do that anyhow, so...
Only one puzzling fact remained. Emerald. Why did you set fire to the inspector's ship? His actions drew the attention of the guards, allowing my small boat to escape unnoticed. And not only that, I doubt anyone is chasing me now. They have no way of knowing that Emerald and I split up. They're likely to assume that I was also aboard the inspector's sinking ship. Emerald's final act was utterly...
I mean, I guess he could have done it for Oswald. Didn't really seem like it so much. Seemed like he just knew he was screwed.
Some mysteries never get solved. An emptiness has settled in my breast. Emerald.
Better hope your little ice boat
So
gets
much
across the
growth. As
4-day
far as
ocean
my
trip.
arms will take me, wherever that may be.
Welcome home, dear.
Rita.
You must be exhausted.
It wasn't so bad.
Oh, Oswald. How I long to be with you, to ease your pain. To get you looking presentable again. To make you some goulash with Elena.
I like goulash. Goulash is excellent.
Rita,
Alas, my dear, I cannot. You have unfinished business. So you cannot stay here. For it is not yet time.
Oops. Wrong button.
I love you, my dear.
Did we make it? Yep.
Ah, you're awake.
Generic elderly man.
Welcome to the small fishing village of Cape Cold. You're one of the prisoners from Frigid Isle, aren't you?
Now I have to kill him.
Found you collapsed on the beach, nearly frozen to death. Only the faintest hint of breath in you. In my 30 years looking after this little finger of land, I've seen 3 prisoners wash up from Frigid. But you're the first to do so alive. You're a quiet one. Has your mouth frozen shut as well?
I need food.
You're a scholar, are you not?
How would he know that?
Forgive me, but I could not resist to look through your personal effects.
Well, that's how he did it.
I too am a scholar, though not one of any renown mind. Here, take this robe. It's a damn sight better than your prison rags, eh?
So it's about 2.5, closing in on 2.5 hours, and we've got about 11%, 10% left
Thank you kindly.
on the battery.
Come now. This is the least I can do. But from here on out, I ask that you lead an honorable life.
Well, that kind of worked out well. We made it. They're not going to tell on me.
Lead an honorable life. That day shall never come. Harvey, you took everything from me.
There's the indicator right there. Battery low, 10%.
This fire in my breast shall never be extinguished.
We'll wait until
You
it gets down to
shall
about
die by my
3% or something like that before plugging it back in. I don't think... It's a good question. I don't think that it came up with it in my head, not that anybody asked. I wonder if... let me say it that way. I wonder if the actual Steam Deck dock draws any power from the Steam Deck itself. It has to, I believe. Because I've got, what do I have plugged in? Like a couple, like one USB just charging. I don't know if it's charging anything, but it's got to be pulling some kind of power. And then to pass the HDMI through, maybe the dock pulls some power for that. So that's the end of chapter 2. So it might be pulling a little bit extra just for this, but we've hit, you know, based upon my crude calculations here, we've hit the 2 hour mark, or 2.5 hour mark, sorry, 2.5 hour. So maybe if you weren't docked, you might get close to 3. I mean, we're going to get close, well, we're going to get closer to 3, but we probably won't get to 3 hours on the battery, I wouldn't think. Uh-oh. My name is AI, or Al, who knows. It's my pleasure to meet you. I've heard this area is quite dangerous, so you had better be careful. Thieves abound at night. I lost my bag to one such man. Now I need to figure out how I'll get it back. Sounds like a you problem, not a me. Switching time. You can freely switch time between day and nighttime in your travels. RT to change day to night and vice versa. The time of day affects the towns as well. The available path actions will also change, so try using them in all sorts of places. Stronger monsters come out at night, which come in handy when you want to strengthen your party. Okay, so a couple different things you can do with it. Side stories. There are people who need your help across Solista, and help the people of the realm. There may be more than one way to solve their problems. Okay. Also, you can just like hit the shoulder button or the trigger and it just automatically changes. Interesting. Man, I'm lucky that guy didn't see that chest there. Let's see.
Experiment begin.
Let's see. What are we gonna do? Do we want to help him? Or do we want to move forward a little bit further?
I need a plan. Thinking time, all according to plan. Now then, how we... I need a plan. They're broken.
Feel my wrath!
Study harder.
burn.
And done. I've seen worse methods. experiment begin. Thinking time. Fire. Burn. Now then. Broken. Thinking time. Now then. All according to plan. Now then. I need a plan. How weak. Study harder. Now then. Fire. Burn. Broken. Thinking time. Fire. Burn. Finished. I've gained valuable insight. Let the experiment begin. I need a plan. Fire. Burn. time. I'm done. Now then. I've seen worse methods. Out of my way. Thinking time. Fire. Burn. I need a plan. Fire. Burn. Study harder.
All right, let's see here. What time is it? We got about 5 more minutes. See what we can get done here. This game has a lot of gameplay, though. The other one did as well, because you have so many stories.
Let the experiment
And all
begin.
they're all unique. It's an interesting idea. Oh wow, we can fight on the water. I don't remember this being a possibility. Huh. That's cool.
I'm done. Thinking time. This wasn't in my calculations. Now then, all according to plan. I need a plan. You're finished.
Yeah.
I've gained valuable insight.
Excellent. We'll grab this chest. That'll be it. There we go. Fur cap. Perfect. Okay. I think that's good. We're going to cut it here. Appreciate everybody for stopping in. Again, it's, this was 2 streams this week, which is kind of nice. So I hope that there's some more games coming out. I know that next week, going to be doing Dead Cells, the Castlevania DLC that's coming out. And then I think there's another game. I can't think of it. Oh, Wo Long. The Final Dynasty. We'll be doing that one as well. So probably be doing like 2 streams next week. And then who knows what else is in between. But like I said, lots of videos coming out. We've got a bunch of games that have been sent over. So need to get those done. There were a lot of PSVR games, PSVR 2. So most of them are filmed or captured. And then the unboxing and that, I'm still editing it, but hopefully that'll be up to date. But it's going to be like doing some comparison between other headsets. So it's not just a standard unboxing of the PSVR 2, which everybody did. It's doing comparisons, things like that. Probably other people have done that, but that's what I did. And then there's probably about 4 videos captured for different games, plus another probably 6 to go. So plenty of stuff there to do, and then just endless Steam stuff, right? Steam games. So look forward to that. Appreciate everybody's time, and definitely I will talk to you guys next Monday. I think it is. It's Monday or Tuesday, I think, is the first stream. So I will check on that, and then I will talk to you next time.